Happy New Year, Toppers family, and welcome to another episode of Cap Talk. Today, episode 124, and this seems to fit quite good. We are starting in the new year on the 1st of January 2024 with episode 124. It's amazing, so thank you very much for tuning in. This was not planned. Because usually it's like over Christmas there's a pause of 2 weeks, right? And especially the holidays were in this year a little bit different. So today is a public holiday in Austria, and I guess also in a lot of other countries, or maybe everywhere. I don't know, right? But yeah, I could not wait anymore. I'm already so pumped. Over Christmas, normally I take off some days to rest a little bit, more or less to eat a lot, spending time with my family, and just hanging around. But if you know me, just hanging around is not what I was made for, right? And so latest 48 hours after starting hanging around, my brain starts to accelerate. So what can we do? What's next? What should we do next year? Is there any idea about this, about that? Talking to Pierre, talking to Julia, talking to the team, talking about, what can we do next? Because it's slowing down, right? Over Christmas, after Christmas, it's slowing down. And Christmas is always wild. So December is always wild. And it was super wild this year too. And especially with 2 stores in the US and in Europe and the rest of the world, this was a crazy year. So a lot of things to rethink, a lot of things, a lot of ideas are already coming in. And as I said, after 48 hours, I was already preparing. And the good thing in this year, which is so different from the years before, is like when I'm looking what I did this year in view of sports, right? I changed so much. And usually it's like easier to make sports like running and going cycling in summer. But then when winter comes in, it's like, going out and all that stuff. But this year it totally changed because I increased the volume that I'm doing day by day, week by week, mostly also in winter time now. And due to the fact that the winter is not that hard in Austria currently, I'm already reached my goals so much earlier that everything I could do was adding those to this year's goals. And I added a lot, right? So I added a lot. And I'm coming out now after the Christmas break much more energized and much stronger than ever before. And this is great because usually I should be where I wanted to be now, like in 2 to 3 months, right? Because I'm planning a lot about that stuff and all that shit. So this is really, really, really different this year. And so I went over to the content house today, so to our new content headquarters here. And I was alone, so I take a look. Okay, what can we do here? What can we do here? The whole basement is still mostly empty, and we were thinking about what can we do in the basement, because the basement here is super cool, right? So we already did some videos, photo shootings in there because there's a lot of space, right? And everything is white down there. It's super cool. And man, I've already so much ideas, and especially in this year, there will be much more content, much more. I cannot describe everything. It's much more on all this stuff, right? Because we are launching a new web store. So the new store will be first launched for the US, then later this year it comes to Europe. And I've worked a lot on this store the last days especially. And a lot of your feedback is coming in. It's really crushing in, making more filters, making those filters faster. We worked so hard on making those filters faster that you will see we will have the fastest filters in the game. And you can combine all your filters together. This is what a lot of you guys always wanted, right? And what we will also try to do is, and this is just a sneak peek because we are setting the bar very high. There will be also a filter. For country of origin, and this is what a lot of you guys wanted to have. Even though in my opinion, currently, it's like not that important anymore because all the hats, no matter where they're coming from, are really, really great. So Happy New Year! I hope you guys are doing good. I have now changed something here. I have now the chat over here. This is much more convenient for me because then I can look much more into the camera. It's easy for me. And first things first, I would like to welcome the first today is our friend from Germany, Seahawker. Moin Moin und gesundes Neues. Danke ebenfalls zurück. Und auch Capgris aus Hamburg ist hier. Sink is here. Jacob is here. Cap Raw is here. Shoutouts to the UK. Ricky 5950 Seats. Shoutouts to the Netherlands. Next Day Shipping Sale. Bongo. Onsite Leo. Pix. ECAPS Toronto. Mr. Casanova. Cap Mover. Berg is here. B. Godson. Kept Brody is here. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year back to you. Plarson Free is here. Happy New Year, Pat, and the Tapas family. Trisha is also here. Archdog is here. Bim Herring is here. Mr. Casanova already said. Guard is here. And a lot of more of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And there is one important thing. And this is what I would like to start off, because Christian was asking, Christian from Spain, yeah? He was asking, how can I know the cap size from my daughter? Greetings from Spain. And before I answer that, of course, because he said that his daughter Catherine is likes to watch our videos. And hey, Catherine, thank you very much for tuning in today, and welcome to the stream, especially to you. All right. Yeah, so how can you measure that? The best way to measure it is with a band or with a measure band, measure tape, right? You start here and you go in just around here, and then you measure the length, right? And regarding two-year-old, I think there will be no size because we are starting at 6, 7, 8. But it would be interesting. So if you can share this with me, it would really be interesting, right? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead. I'm just trying to follow up with the chat. Jay is also here. Enzo is here. That's fantastic. The Lost Latvian is here. Happy New Year. Check out his new video on his Hats of the Year. Thank you very much, my friend, for tuning in. So, yes, what do we do today? The same stuff like always. Now, we try to improve, of course, but let's start with the most beloved thing that all of you guys were waiting for. It's not me talking. I know. We need to watch hats. And I have done something different today because back in the days, maybe we should do a room tour, how this is looking here, but it's not ready. It's not ready now. There are some improvements. We got a new carpet in here, which will make the sound even better. Then there will be another reflective wall in front of me. There's already one installed. So I really want to make this really, really perfect because this matters a lot to me that I can talk to you each week on this. So, what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, there we go. So first things first, we are close to 100 people already. Thank you very much and welcome to the stream for all of you which have already survived their hangover. So please let me know in the chat, how bad was it yesterday? Where you went? Did you went out? Did you drank a lot? Did you party hard? And then I will tell you later what I did yesterday because I do the same thing every year. Kuba is also here. Thank you, man, for tuning in and welcome to the stream. Okay, so before we start, I have now a new system. So I put all the hats behind me that I want to show off. There are some over here because these are sneak previews. And I'm not sure if I want to show them all, but let's see, right? So this is something we have to go through today. And there will be something new because we have a lot of requests regarding A-frames in Europe especially and also in the US. But there is something which is important for the next year. So what we are doing is there will be a part of hats that we are dropping simultaneously with the US, mostly on the Minor League Monday stream here, on the Monday stream here. Minor League Monday, it's a Monday stream, right? Then you will get from time to time heads from Europe in the US and vice versa, right? Then there will be mostly what we are dropping in Europe are double packs. So you have the choice between two heads, 5950s. And this is what we keep going like from Monday to Saturday. And maybe there are some shock drops from here to there. So just that you know, right? And there will be at least 3 drops a week of 940 A-frames and maybe some other stuff, right? So what we want to do is we are shifting. So we want to bring in more stuff also into the show, which is not only 5950 related, but very, very nice. And then, yeah, I don't want to tell you too much because there will be a big thing this year coming. So wait for it, right? I don't want to tell you that much. More A-frames would be nice, hopefully more without side patches. So there will be something for everyone, right? So we are planning to introduce A-frames with side patches, without side patches, truckers, 5950 truckers with side patches, without side patches. So everyone will be covered, right? There will be much more classics. This is what I already can say, but let's go into it and see what we got here, right? Oh my God. So what do you want to start, Europe or US? So we are jumping back and forth, but let me know what you would like to do first, Europe or United States. And before I read the chat, I show you what we dropped today on the Minor League Monday in Europe. So, because I'm not sure if I've showed them the last time, right? So first things first, look at this beauty. The Salem Avalanche needed to be done on a real tree. And this is probably, again, look, a reseller's wet dream. We got one stamp here, one stamp here. If there, oh my God, look at this. There's another one. It's a 3-star. Crazy. This is this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So we got the Salem Avalanche in this colorway. Works super nice. And then we got the Rock Round Express with the Fire Ants, right? So the Fire Ants is a logo that we have never done before. And look at this fantastic logo with the copper details, the RR on the side with the raised embroidery. And how many real tree stamps do we have on this one? See, there's no real tree stamp on this one. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. So this makes the hobby even more fun. All right, so I need to think how I'm doing that. So what was the feedback from the chat? EU, US, EU, US, US. As long as it's minor league, you can drop EU or US. That Fire Ants is fire. Thank you very much, Arch, and welcome to the stream. I hope you got your Grand Rapids Griffins. This is probably one of my favorite hats up to now because I was waiting for this my whole life, to be honest. And we are not done yet with the AHL. And I'll show you later some AHL hats that we are dropping this week at Topper Store USA. So let's start with Europe, okay? So what do we have next week at the Minor League Monday in Europe? And yeah. We are starting with this one, and oh my God, there will be also Shock Drop next week. Okay, I announce it now, but I went into the Reno Aces because I think this is a logo that we have not done that much, and it's completely underrated, and there are a lot of good logos in there. And as you can see, sometimes I also listen to you guys with the black sweatbands in this case. And we got this super nice walnut crown from the Reno Aces. And hands down, this is probably my favorite side patch now from in the minor leagues currently. You will see I love to work with that side patch, right? Okay, look at this beauty. Oh, So we got the seashell in the front from the Aces. And I love casinos. I'm not a player. I'm not a big player. But to any strange reasons, I like casinos. I don't know why. Even though I don't gamble. I don't like to gamble, but... So is this China or Bangladesh? This is Bangladesh. I cannot even tell anymore because the crown, look at the crown. They're so close to China. And then look at this fantastic side patch. Whew. And the A inside here is slightly raised. And I really love that logo with the two bats. Then we got this Batterman on the back. A lot of shine with the copper, but not too much. Yes, on the side patch, yes, but in the front, it's just the small details with the copper in the back. That's an absolutely dope head, right? Ace of spades. Exactly. Sale. All right, and then we got the Vancouver Canadians coming in an outdoorish edition with also a fantastic side patch. And this logo is, in my opinion, also underrated. And we added this one in the front with the copper bat. Look at this shine of the V. Always love the side logo as well. Oh yeah, so you mean from the Aces, right? But look at this beauty. It's so crazy. And the embroidery is so good. Yes, Kuba, that's for Europe. You guys, I ask you guys if you want to have Europe first, and that's it. So you can go outside and, yeah, cut some reels down, some trees down. And then we got this Vegas gold UV matching the whole head. That's absolutely beauty. Beauty. So that's the drop that will happen next week, as a regular. And then we will have something in the stream. And I can tell you, so we had now some teams that came more often, and now it's time to bring back the Mets, right? And probably that's the reason why I chose this super clean one today. And probably a lot of you guys are already waiting. We already previewed this back in the days. And now the Binghamton Mets are coming as a simultaneously drop in Europe and the US. And this head is fire. It is absolute fire. Look at this beauty. So we are starting strong, and also here is metallic blue in there. So I show it more in detail. You can see it here. It's metallic blue. It's a flat embroidered logo, Mets logo on the side. Took a little bit longer to get it approved. That's the reason why. And we got gray UV, white guts. Beauty. A beauty. So we are close to 120 people already. Thank you guys for tuning in, and welcome to another episode of Cap Talk 124. Are you already energized? Are you already ready for this year? I can't wait because, man, this is going to be another fantastic year. And I want to think positive, right? I always think positive, and even if I already know what's coming this year, a lot of things, I cannot tell you everything right now. And this is very hard for me because, you know, I like to tell a lot, but you got to wait for it. So, then we got a fantastic pack of A-frames. And this is also a perfect A-frame drop for the winter. And super classic styles also in walnut, and these things are looking fantastic. So we got the Boston Red Sox with the All-Star Game 99 side patch, and we got also the seashellish front embroidered logo with the copper in the back. Got a Kelly green UV and a brown snap on the back. Larson, I know what you mean. This is probably one of the hardest things I have worked on the last years. Then we got the New York Yankees, also with this fantastic copper outline and the 99 side patch in another fantastic version. Kelly Green UV. And last but not least, the Seattle Mariners. And if you have not tried the 940 frame up to now, probably you should. So we have our 3+1 extended a little bit. And yeah, so if you order 3 fitted, maybe you try something like that. Maybe you try something like that. Yes, I'm excited for the spring drops to come since winter drops have been great. Mr. Casanova, thank you very much. So these 3 are also dropping this week at Topper Store in Europe. Now I want to show something from the United States because it's time again to drop the puck, and it's our mission to make AHL hats really big. We love to work with the AHL as we love to work with the minor leagues, and we are really loving to bring you new stuff on MLB, so new logos, and for example also new teams on the AHL, right? And there is one pack that I would like to show you. That's great if I have them in my bag, because then you can stalk a little bit when I'm moving away, and you maybe can already see something, but the camera is not focusing on that, right? So there will be a crazy pack just from one team. So the Providence Bruins, and when we designed those hats, Pierre and I took into account how the current jerseys are looking, because the Boston Bruins have a lot of great jerseys, and that's the reason why we took, for example, gold, why we added the brown and all that stuff, because it's a mixture of all these fantastic jerseys, and especially these jerseys this year. I really like them. With the black and the gold and all that stuff in it. So we thought, okay, we want to bring this. Let's show the brown version first. Did you watch the game? Yes, Bango, I watched the game. So thank you very much for your nice greetings, nice Happy New Year greetings. The Red Wings are currently in a slump, and a lot of them are hurt, playing hurt, and yeah, that might be the reason why they are not on their A game right now. But yeah, let's see. The season is not over yet. It's not over yet. So we got the Providence Bruins, and this is the first one. You probably know that we have made a quite similar ad with 47 several years ago with the Boston Bruins over here. Leave that negative energy in 2022 freeze, Bongo. Yes, please. Please, I would miss it. I would miss it. So, coming back to that, right? AHL logo on the back. Super nice colorway. Kelly Green UV. White Guts on this one. Jedes Mal, wenn ein AHL-Cap kommt, blutet mein Eishockeyherz. Ja, Brezensalz, es tut mir sehr leid. Eventuell mit anderen aus der Community quatschen. Es gibt auch Leute, die sich das irgendwie organisieren, dass sie es so bekommen. Alright, and this one is, and of course, because Brezensalz just said he's nearly dying every time when I'm showing the AHL hat. So he's from Germany. We are not able to do this in Europe. I'm so sad. If we could, I would immediately do it, right? But I'm also glad, to be honest, that we can do it in the US, and that's the reason why we're doing it. And look at this beauty. So no more words needed for that one. And this is the version with the gold in the front. Oh my God. This is such a nice hat. And I love that logo from the Providence Bruins. And then we got this gold also in the side patch. and also in the AHL logo on the back. So this will be the AHL drop this week, but we are not done yet. We are not done yet because there's one more. There's one more. Guess what? Do you already know which one? Happy New Year, Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for tuning in. You have an idea what we could also drop this week? Oh my God. This is panic. This is panic. From our home team, the Hartford Wolfpack, we are coming with this fantastic So the last Latvian had an interesting question, right? And I want to answer on this question because he asks, so what about making DEL or Swiss League hats if AHL is not possible in the EU? Is that a possibility? The leagues in Europe, as you might know, are different than in the US because the good thing in the US is that the leagues are managing all the licenses for all the teams, right? So you buy a league license and you can do all the teams, or you probably can buy just single team licenses and can do them. But in Europe, it's different. That's different in football. That's different in hockey. That's different in all the sports over here because everybody is giving his own license, right? So we already did together with 47 for some teams in Austria, from the Austrian hockey teams, hats together. But this is a completely different ballgame because you have to talk to each team. To each team, you have to talk, right? And this makes it very, very hard to do. Also on football. If this would be an option, of course, I think there are a lot of teams which would be interesting for us to do. But currently, the situation is simply different than if you're saying, okay, I want to do an NBA team. You can do it through the league, right? This is much better. So I hope that describes it. But this beauty, and this is a different side patch. I would like to know from you guys, because not a side patch, back one. Which of the AHL logos on the back you like better? Snakey is not here today because he's still sick. So Akos, Happy New Year. Same to you. So what do you like more? Let me know in the comments or in the chat. Do you like more the circle logo or the other one? I don't know how to say this in English. So the circle one or the other one? Circle or other. So that are your options. Not the top one, Seeds. It's the other one. AHL word mark? Okay, let's call it AHL word mark. Oval. Oh yeah. Okay, circle or oval or the other one. So we got the other one, circle, oval. So is also the other one, circle, circle. Mouthful and a half, oval. Other one, Seeds, thank you. Oval, oval, circle, oval. So it's just like 50-50, right? Got it. Thanks, Pat. I've been away from the EU for so long that I simply forgot how all it works in the old world. No problem. No problem. All right. Oval. Okay, so I think it's quite 50-50, right? We should go ahead. We should go ahead. So we're coming back to Europe. We are coming back to Europe. And there are two super classic ones. The first one was also a classic on the first release. But as I listened, this is the one with the lower amount of metallics, right? And I really wanted to do hats like this because I'm not sure how long we can do it. when they are moving, and that's the reason why I did it. Absolute classic, absolute classic. And that's what I told you. I really want to go on classics this year and bring you back some really nice classic looking hats. And look at this fantastic beauty from the Oakland Athletics Black Dome dark green visor. We got a classic 89 side patch with just a little bit gold in the background behind the bridge, and then we got a golden batty on the back. So white guts, gray UV. I mean, that's super classic. Lars is here. Happy New Year, my friend. Hope you did not too party hard because tomorrow is a working day. No, I'm just joking. So, and then we got another nice gray UV, because we are doing a lot of gray UVs and Kelly greens, but there will be also a pack with pink UVs and side baddies. This just arrived on Friday, and I just took it with me in my car, but it's not ready to show yet. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to speak out the warning, and this is something we need. I'll write this down now, because we need a warning, something like a warning buzzer when there are a lot of metallics coming. What do you think about that? All right. Because we have already 130 people in here. This is crazy for a new year. So thank you guys very much. And I just want to protect my viewers, right? So we have to be aware. So a lot of metallics coming, guys. Be aware. We got the Tampa Bay Rays in this super nice colorway. And this is iced gold. Oh my God. This embroidery is so perfect on this hat. You will love it. Then we got the Tropicana side patch. Oh yes. Golden icy. Whew. This is dropping. Pat told me this year the resolution is to make more Boston hats. That's true. More Boston 940 A-frames. That's for sure. Because I submitted a lot of Boston A-frames yesterday. I'm just joking. Holy moly. Infinity, thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, da ist es Metallic cool. Berg! Oh mein Gott! Vielen Dank. Das freut mich jetzt extrem. I need to show the hat once again, because Berg likes it. You will love this one. It's so nice. And to be honest, I really like that side patch. That's so cool, right? Isn't it? Show a mat. I'm not sure. I've already shown that one today. So I'm not sure if there's another mats this week. But there are a lot of mats in the pipe, what I've seen over there. Oh, there's one mats coming. Oh, this is a burner. All right. So, I know. Berg's New Year resolution is, I like metallics. All right. Talking about New Year's resolutions. Do you guys have New Year resolutions? Yes or not? And if yes, no, this is no joke, and there will be no jokes about that. If you have New Year's resolution, and don't tell me any bullshit not to buy more fitteds, right? Put it, buy less hats. See, Bongo was the first one. Accept that. Type it into the chat and let me know. No, I really want to know. I really want to know. Oh my God, we are crushing into the new year with tons of negativity. That's fantastic. Come on, Cap Raw. Come on. Okay, guys. So we got another drop because you guys wanted more pink UVs in Europe. And I'm going to start running like Robbie. Robbie is super fast. I like what he's doing. I always watch what he's doing on Strava. That's really cool. I'll get back into the gym with new A-frames on my head. Mr. Casanova, that's a perfect gym head. Like Pierre always said, this is the perfect gym head. Mine is boring. Mine is buy more heads. See, that's a noble resolution. Enzo, was meinst du? Live more intentionally, eat better, and get more consistent with fitness. That's very cool, Plasner. I absolutely support that. He straps it to his dog, though. This is something I was never thinking about. Oh my God, this could be something, right? Yeah. But then his dog is maybe not that fast, right? Because his dog looks super fast, right? He looks super athletic. Yes. Der Ach so, okay. Der Hüftspeck muss weg. Panettone. Okay. Now I got it. So you mean the Italian cakes, right? Now I got it. Oh my God. I was thinking about that, but then I thought, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So let's see. Wanna see the pink UVs, and both of these pink UVs have, of course, black guts because I think they look best with black guts, and this is the first one, and we are starting directly in with Detroit, and look at this beauty. Got the stadium side patch from the Tiger Stadium, and this is copper. This is metallic iris and metallic black pearl. This looks so great. Half marathon and Bills home game. That's a nice bucket list, guard. I like that. Where are you running your half marathon? That's super cool. So if you're running, you can join us on Strava. There's a group called T Runs. Join us there. A lot of people from the Toppers family are in there. Oh, I really like how this one came out. This looks so good. It looks really, really so good. Zurich. Oh, nice. Hey, cool. Keep boxing and start jiu-jitsu. That's great. Jiu-jitsu is super interesting. Super interesting. Detroit hat is on fire. Yeah, now look at this. This is something for my friend Berg. And I hope he likes the metallics on this one too. Another beef and broccoli version. Oh, Jesus. This looks good too. Berg, this looks good. Believe me. Tell me that you like that hat. Berg, die sieht wirklich fantastisch aus. All right. So, that's our stunner. Thank you, Lost Latvian. Thank you very much. So this... So 2 more hats from Europe, and then we are switching over a little bit to the United States of America. My favorite Chase logo, and I'm a Chase fan. Oh, there is something special for the Chase fans too this week. So let's go in and throw out some Tomahawks with Kelly Green UVs from the Atlanta Braves. This is a logo we have not done for a long time, and it was absolutely necessary to bring it back. The Golden Tomahawk with the 150th anniversary. Kelly Green UV, white guts. I need a Muscle Bird and the Cleveland Indians C logo. Wait a second. Stacy, you're right. Today is the day where we are showing it off. And this one, I like to make those Cleveland Indians hats, but this logo lately, it really hunted me. And I wanted to do a classic black dome. And I hope you guys like that and appreciate that one. So also something which you cannot see every day. The Block C is clean. It is. It's a really, really nice hat. Super clean, right? So this is what I really, really appreciate lately, to do something like this. Making those super clean hats like we do on Topper Store USA too. So clean and wearable. This is very important. The good thing is, if I do it like this, I also keep it organized, so I don't have to do any shit after the stream. No, the CY is white. It's not seashell, it's white. It's white. All right, so taking a look at the drop tomorrow in the United States, and oh man, that's so weird. Sometimes we are doing hats that are a little bit similar, and there will be also one in Europe. It's a little bit different, but at the end of the day, it's both have the same front logo, and this one is an absolute beauty. Greetings from Elvis. So the Las Vegas Stars baseball team with the LV on the side. This is dropping tomorrow at Topper Store USA. Absolutely great hat with the silver details in here. You will love that one. Got a gray UV, white guts, and we got this silver baddie in the back. But this one, oh my God. In this Mariners colors, if you have watched my story today, Jesus, this is a beauty. The Rainiers with the silver in the back and the Pacific Coast League side patch. Oh my God. If you have it in hand and you see those silver details in here, it's like the outline, the outer outline is in silver, then it's white, and then it's the Rainiers in this navy blue, and this looks so great. Fantastic. Oh my God, that Rainiers is coming home. Thank you very much. You won't regret this one. It's again a clean, super clean hat. Two more super bangers from the United States. There are more. There are not only two, there are more. More to come also in Europe. Some bangers I have still over here in my bag. Oh my God. Yeah, nah, look at this one. This was a must that we do this. Oh my God. When Pierre and I sat together and did this, look at the fantastic side patch here. I think we already specialized on bear logos. Oh, the exploding whales in the back. So this is an old one. Hey, that's a beauty, right? This Cubs colorway. Oh my God. Excited to see the Chile cats. Oh, Bongo, you will love them. You will love them. You will love them. And I will also ask if there is a possibility that we can do Chile also in Europe. I really want to do it if it's possible. Oh my God. This is in the first step. So there are some selected. I show you later an early preview of what's next, what we are dropping simultaneously, right? Let's go ahead. I show it this first and then the other one, right? So I think this is going to be panic. The Beaumont Golden Gators. Look at this fantastic embroidery. So I'm so glad all these embroideries now are so fantastic. They are so fantastic. It's insane. Should be here. One more from the United States. This will be also a shock drop. In this hemp material. I hope you like that too. And yeah, we forgot about the Batman on the back because, you know, happens. Yes, it did. All right, so some more A-frames that we put on online today in Europe. This is an absolute banger. Oh my God. And that's why I like those A-frames, because they look so nice vintage, and you know what this reminds me of, right? And look at the silver outlines. So this reminds me a lot of the Los Angeles Raiders. So that's the first one. Second one, those that we dropped yesterday, already 2 of them are sold out. That's so crazy. Then we got this Giants with the Stone Dome and the All-Star game. Super nice one. Kelly Green UV. And last but not least, an A-frame from the United States. And this logo I think we cannot do in the future anymore because it's now, I think it's going to get vaulted. And this is the Money edition with the Money UV. And look at this fantastic beauty. The Rome Braves. And before you ask, yes, we are already working on the new logo. Also for Europe. So those have dropped today. They are already online. Okay. Oh my God. So we are over 130 people in here. Thank you guys very much. And let's have a sneak peek. What do you want to see first? A sneak peek or... Nah, you want to see a sneak peek, right? I was asking me, because I don't think everybody knew what we did with this one. Should we bring this one to Europe? Maybe you've seen my... Akash from the Philippines. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Blankenbrims is also here. So we are thinking about of bringing this one to Europe. It's a fantastic head, right? All right, before we come to the sneak peek, I would say we come to the sneak peek at the end. Auch wenn ich ein Leafs-Fan bin. Ja, das war das 50 Jahre Anniversary Jersey. Oh my God. I have this at home. I love this jersey. It's the first time I rocked it on the weekend. I was super afraid because every time when I'm rocking my jerseys, I'm super afraid, especially with the white ones. Yes, sir. Jacob is also here. All right, so. This is the last velvet of the year. And yeah, we wanted to do a Mets one. And there we go. It's so super clean with the white NY in the front, and then probably this side patch we have never had before, and it's in Europe. And also these side patches are fantastic because they have erased, can you see the ASG is raised? And then we got this baddie on the back and a gray UV, and this material is so super soft. I really, really like that. So if you want to have a velvet in your collection, this might be the last chance in Europe to get one of these beauties. That's a good side patch, right? Isn't it? I really love that side patch. It's not been that used that often with the hat here. It looks really, really good. And the apple. So I hope ECAP Toronto is ready in front of the TV or the computer or the phone, wherever he is. Because I think this hat is a must for him. One of the most beautiful MLB jerseys. And I also hope that my friend Berg likes it, because this is really a beauty. And as I told you, we really try to bring you new logos that we have never done before. Also on the MLB. Toronto Blue Jays script with the 30th anniversary side patch. What a beauty, right? What a beauty this hat is. So there are not a lot of these, I can tell you. There are not a lot of these. This will be by end of the week. Seeds. And there's something else. And I already showed this, but I really would appreciate if you can support this one, right? Especially this pack, because why I'm saying that. I don't want to sell it to you, right? But I really want that this pack gets a support, because it's important from time to time not to look at hypes, and bringing back something which is super, super authentic, right? And this is important for me because, you know, we at Topper Store, Pierre and I, we are super huge sports fans, right? And that's the reason why a lot of our hats are inspired by sports. Not just throwing colors together, right? No, we really dig, and this is what we do next year, or this year especially. Sports has so much history, and it's important that we bring back hats that have been done, and something like that, you know. This is something super great, super clean, super great hat, right? You can wear this all day, but you cannot get this anymore everywhere, right? Plus, and this is an European drop. And we did so there's a pack, and this is the first 3 of this pack, and there are more I would like to show off next week. I've already showed them. And this is the Minor League Classic pack. And plain Janes, clean, like on fields. And I hope you support something like that, because I would like to do more of these in the future if you support it, right? These are super classic hats, like they were back in the days. Gray UV, white guts. These are, in my opinion, the real baseball hats, right? The real baseball hats. Spokane Indians. And I really chose logos that are not made that often. This is so dope. It's really dope, right? And last but not least, I really cannot decide what's the favorite of the pack for me. But this one is also so nice. So I would really appreciate if you tell your friends, supporters, that we can sell out this pack, because I really think true collectors like me and you appreciate such packs, right? And those hats are all great. And there are 4 more coming. Need more like this. Yeah, this depends on how they are selling, you know. This is I could do something like this the whole day, because this is what I enjoy most currently. Really digging deep into old pictures, into my huge collection of baseball cards, right? This comes from something like that. Watching at those old cards, bringing back exactly the same hats those guys were back in the days. Or make it like, I don't know, instead of a black UV, make it a gray UV with the white guts and all that stuff. So getting all free for sure seats. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. All right, guys. Which ones? Bongo, text, put in here which you want to see, which teams. Or put it into the Discord, or send me a DM. You can send me also a DM. Any sneak peek of the next NFL Draft Legends pack? Kuba, not right now. The next pack is just dropping in the US. And if you ask me why, it's because we would not get it in time before the end of the NFL season. And it's to be honest, this is just a business decision, because after the NFL season, it's very hard to sell NFL hats. But yeah, they will be just in the US, but they are great and they should arrive soon, right? Okay, so one more sneak peek, my friends, before we come to the stream questions. And then, oh my God, we are already at 140 people in here. Thank you guys very much. And wait for this last sneak peek. You will absolutely love it, because a lot of you people ask me why there are no Savage attacks in Europe. And I listened, okay? So let's watch at the questions in the Discord. And yeah, so cap of the day. So where do we have to go? Oh, the Xmas voting. So there's one more thing regarding the Christmas voting. We will keep this open until next Sunday, right? And the winner who has the most likes will win the voucher. And on the next Monday stream, which will be my birthday stream, so everybody has to come. I tell you guys, everybody has to come, right? If you're not coming to my birthday party, I'm really pissed. No, just joking. And then we will find out who's the winner. So the stream questions, we start on the beginning. So can we get the Rubber Ducks 2.0 over here in Europe? This was not planned, but because I have seen that there are a lot of questions regarding the Rubber Ducks, I think we should make a new version. The Reaper's dropping soon. Yes, wait for it, RJ. Blitzy, any Rubber Ducks for the EU coming? Yes, I'm already planning that, okay? So, will the EU getting the Camo Woodpeckers? No, but the Camo Woodpeckers is going to drop in the US this week. So, just that you know. All right, so let's go ahead. Sean Barshell. Oh yeah, we already answered that question. Thank you for reminding me in the stream. So Blitz is asking, may there be cascading O's in the pipe for the EU and US? Cascading logos. The only thing I know currently is the Pirates one, which is in the pipe. So Archrock, more Red Sox. I think so. There should be some more. I think there will be not that much currently, but there should be more coming. Seahawker, is the Rainier script also dropping in the EU? I'm sorry, no. Not at the moment. Can we get the Fire Ants logo on a black dome in the future? Maybe, Jim Kicks. That's a good idea. I'll consider that. Any Baltimore Ravens hats dropping soon? Yes, there should be one in the Legends pack, but I'm not sure when it will arrive. This will be dropping in the US of one of the biggest legends the Ravens ever had. Any Aqua Sox hats coming with the frog logo? With the frog logo? So we had the Coquise. Maybe it will come with a Coquise and a side patch in the EU seats. Fitted Dan. Thank you guys will ever put... do you guys think you will ever put the Vegas Gold Athletics you guys dropped in-store from the US online? The Indians... Sorry, I don't get that question. No, those hats will not drop again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fitted Dan. Capmaster Flash, will you get any of the Shadow Camo hats? Yes, there will be. There will be some. Especially any AHL, especially the Manitoba Moose. No, we are not allowed to make AHL hats in Europe. I'm very sorry about that. All right. Can you please make a Boston with the 1912 and 1916 World Series patches? I'll take this on the list. I need to check if they are possible to do. Any chance for Digi Camo for the EU? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Kuba. There is something coming with Digi Camo. Rest of the Legends pack US only? Yes. Yes. As I said before, Blanken Rims. Do you have any of the new natural hats on the way? Wait for it. So these are the questions, and we have one more hat to show off. And this is an absolute banger where we say, okay, we need to go into this new year with an absolute banger and another Savage Attack. And this will be dropped simultaneously in Europe and in the US. We are just waiting for the arrival in Europe. And ladies and gentlemen, I think you will love this logo because this has everything you ask for. Special materials, a Grizzlies Savage Attack logo, and so this is the Fresno Grizzlies that will be dropped on one of my streams soon. Yes, Kuba, I told you, the NFL pack, I'll show you some more NFL hats that have been asked for too, because they are dropping in Europe. The problem with the NFL hats was that we cannot get them in time before the season ends, and it's very hard for us to sell NFL hats in Europe when the season is over. So that's, I don't know how this is in the US, but this was a decision that Maybe if there is a pre-order or something like that, we will offer it also for Europe. But I'm very sorry that this was too close that we can do it. You know, especially now with Chinese New Year and Christmas and all that stuff, it was not possible. If it would be possible, I would do it. I'm very sorry about that. All right, but we got something else for Europe, and this was also requested by the community. So. Black domes, and some of these have already been dropped in the US, but there are more coming. So in Europe. The last drop is a good indicator that people want them. Bango, I fully agree on that. But please believe me, what my numbers are showing. When are the NFL Legends dropped in the US? We have to wait until they arrive. So I show. Do you want to see the NFL hats? Then I show them off. So I know that there was a demand on that, but please believe me, I know the numbers, and it's always like when the NFL season is over, it's cutting down on NFL, and that's the only reason why we made this decision. But if you really want to have a hat, let me know, okay? All right. So we start, of course, so this was one of those that we dropped in the US, and this pack is also super clean. I mean, you cannot get cleaner with these, right? So we got the 49ers. We got the NFL side patch, the NFL shield as a side patch. Nothing in the back. All black domes with Kelly green UVs. I mean, super classic, right? Then we got some of these have the old NFL shield and some of these have the new one. We got the Steelers. Then, this one is so great. We got the Eagles with the old NFL shield on the side. We got the Giants. This one is so good. We got the Chicago Bears. Are they all dropping at the same time? No, I think I will split it for the next 2 Sundays. We got the Green Bay Packers. Some of you are waiting for something like that. I know we got the New York Jets. Oh my God, this is so classic with the Kelly green UV. Jesus. And we got the Falcons with the old logo. I hope you guys like those. They are really, 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 really great hats. And that Bongo has a good start into the new year. Pat the Patriot is also in the pack. So so watch out for these beauties. Thank you for reminding me. I was close to forgot about them. Yeah, I'm sorry if your team is not included. So sometimes we add those teams. Sometimes we do it like this because we cannot do all the teams. This is simply not possible. I'm very sorry about that. All right. Okay, guys. So this was a fantastic start into the new year. A lot of people, much more than expected, were here. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank everybody who tuned in today. Please do not forget to follow us on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter at Topper Store. We would highly appreciate if you can do that. And yeah, so next week we will see us again in my birthday stream on the 8th of January. And yeah, if you have any questions, we are here. All the team, so the whole team is coming back tomorrow from the New Year's holidays. And yes, Wheelspin will be next week. Yes, every 2 weeks. All right, guys, thank you very much and have a great year. And the most important thing is stay healthy, stay positive, and enjoy your 2024. And as we say in Austria, viert euch.